Well, I was going to say this is my 11th time doing stand-up in Improv Mania. I realize we're not at Improv Mania, but always here with my lovely wife. We're about to celebrate 35 years of wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I'd spend a little time talking about how I found my soulmate and how you keep a soulmate, right? I think some of you young guys can learn about that. And the first thing you need to know is they talk about opposites attract, and they're not talking about looks. They're talking about you need to find a balance. Someone who's got strengths, your weaknesses, offsets it. Like, she's really mechanical and I'm Jewish. She can go somewhere 5 years ago, she can still find it, navigate. I go into the grocery store by myself, I can't find my car for like 20 minutes. She's a better cook, a better driver. I bring strengths too. I can open jars once in a while. Kill a spider. As long as it's not too bad. But anyway, that's not the point. Point is we balance each other out, and that's why I think we work so well together. And when they talk about opposites attract, they aren't talking about looks, because when you see a couple that doesn't fit together, you start to wonder what's going on. Like you see, a 60-year-old guy with a pot belly and a bald head, and you see him with a 20-year-old centerfold, and you're like, something else is going on, right? He's got to have money. Same thing if you see a woman, an older woman with a young guy, and you're like, okay, there's got to be something else going on. The only difference is she gets a better name, right? They call her a cougar. What do they call a guy? It's a C word, right? Creep. and at first you say, well, that's not fair. That's not fair. But actually, it's very fair, because when you think about that 20-year-old girl, you feel really bad for her. You're like, oh, that's disgusting. The young guy, he's getting laid. He's happy. So it's fair, all right. And look, she does have a lot more strengths than I do, and I'm okay with most of them. But the one that bothers me is she is much more mechanical than I am. I can't fix things, but I try, and she lets me because she knows it bothers me. But I have to be supervised. And at first, that bothered me at first. But I'll tell you a story about why I should be supervised. All right. So we're watching TV one day, and we turn the TV off, and all of a sudden I hear that little sound, and it's the smoke detector, right? I look up there, and it's a battery. That should be easy. She's like, I'm going to the grocery store. Wait till I get back. Don't change it. I'm like, come on. So she leaves. I'm like, bad. All right, so I go get the ladder. I climb up there. I can do this, right? I get the 9-volt battery. I know how to test it, right? On your tongue. All right, it took me about 5 minutes to get the damn thing open, but I did. I got it in there. I closed it. I'm pretty friggin' happy. I put the thing away, and I'm pretty sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear that sound again. So I climbed back up there. I'm thinking, what could go wrong? And then I remembered a while ago when we first got married, she said she was like a 9-volt battery. She said, there are 2 holes, but it does matter which hole connects to the other. That's right. So I climb back up and I switch the battery, right? I close it up. That's gonna work now. Good, right? And sure as shit, I'm about to turn the TV on. I hear that sound again. Now I'm really pissed. I climb up there. I'm like, well, she's almost home. I don't want to get caught. So I take the battery, stick it in my pocket. I disconnect the power and close it up. She can't tell there's no battery in there. It's not going to make the noise anymore, right? Because I'm embarrassed I couldn't do this. And now she's about to be home, and I hear the friggin' sound again. Now I'm crazy. I rip the thing off the wall. I throw it on the ground. I start stomping at it. Just then she walks in. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? This thing won't shut up. I took the battery out. She said, there's more than one of those in the ceiling, right? I said. Yeah, so anyway, look, to keep, I think the important thing about keeping a soulmate is that you have to just, pretty much let them win in all the arguments, all right? There's a reason why. They have an advantage over us. They can say no to sex, and they're not bluffing. Right? So that's a powerful negotiating position to be in, right? So look, if she wants to pick the restaurant, let her pick the restaurant. You can't decide where to go on vacation. Let her pick, right? You're not sure how long to keep your mom on life support? Let her pick. Maybe someday she'll let you make a decision. Hey, can you get on top tonight? Who am I kidding? You're getting laid. Be happy. Thanks, everyone.